Well, good morning to my YouTube friends out there. I am back, and for those of you that are new, feel free to hit that subscription button and notification button if you like. So this morning, what I'm going to do is put on powder foundation. I'm going to do my eyes really quickly, and I'm going to be using the Patrick Star One Size again. And I hope everyone is having a blessed morning. And I am just, it was requested for me to do this. So I'm going to start off using my Too Faced powder. I'm not going to use any liquid. And then the putty primer by e.l.f. I use. And so what I am going to do is use a flat brush to apply this. You know, I'm never ready for these videos, right? So the brush I'm going to be using, it looks like this. And we're going to just swirl that around in the product, and then I'm just going to kind of bring it onto my skin really good. Now, this is a really good brush for blending because it's so dense and harsh. Not harsh, but you know what I mean. And we're just going to put this powder on real quick. And I woke up this morning, I had this little, I was like, what is that going on my face? Yeah, I got to run out and go take some hair stuff to my mom. She needs some spray for her hair, so I'm going to run to Sally's and go get her some spray. But this is the Too Faced powder that I'm doing. Yeah. Blend that in real good. On my eyelids too. All over. I love this powder. It's really nice. Like every day, you know. So, then what I am going to do, the concealer that I'm going to be using, I can't pronounce it, but this it is. This is the concealer right here. I'm getting all tied up. Okay, I love this concealer. And it helps with my dark circles. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. And then I'm a little organized this morning. And then what I'm going to do is take this blending sponge by Milani. It's really nice and soft. You can use it to put your foundation on too. So I'm just going to dab that in all underneath my eyes and just blend it out and get it in there real good. And then I'm going to set it. I don't know what powder. I think I'm going to use my Pat McGrath powder to set it. But this is a really nice concealer. As you guys can see, it does conceal really, really well. I like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to use a contour. I might use a little bit of blush, but not all that other stuff. Because I got to wear my mask. So the powder that I'm going to use is the Pat McGrath, and it is a setting powder. And I'm not going to put it all over my face. I'm just going to put it underneath to set this. It's really nice and smooth with setting. So okay. See how that's settled in really, really well. So then I am going to use for my primer, eye primer, is my Milan Morphe. My Morphe primer. And I'm going to do this with my finger. Blend that in real good. And I like to use eye primers. I have oily lids too. So that's another problem. I have oily lids, and it could be a little bit much with these oily lids, okay? Because it will crease. Anything that I use, it'll crease on me. That's a natural thing with me. Creasing. And when you have oily lids, it will crease up in there and settle up in there. And you be like, oh my goodness. I just basically want to focus on my eyes. Like I said, you wearing a mask, you know. And that's all you see anyway. You know, is the eyes. Okay, that should be good enough on that. And then I'm going to use Patrick Star. These are the colors in the palette. Just beautiful. I love this palette. I've been finding myself going to, so I'm going to use my Fenty brush, and I'm going to use, it's called Topi of My Game. And I'm going to just take this all over and blend it out all over the lid. Topi of My Game. It is so pretty. Yes, it is. Blend it all over my lid. Oh boy. I hope everyone is having a blessed day. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. God is so good. I did my testimony again on the goodness of God. He's so worthy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go in with, it's another color here. It's this, I don't know, it's called Machi. And I'm going to just tap that in there. Machi look like a dark green or something, but I'm going to use this for my crease. And blend it out with the same brush. Machi. Just keep blending. Yeah, it's a nice day today. It's like in the 80s. Feels really good. Because that hot heat, dealing with that every day, oh, So I've blended that in the crease. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my finger and go in with olive, what is it? Olive it. And we just going to tap that onto the lid. It's like a olive green. You can see that. It's like an olive green color. And I'm going to go back in and blend some more. But I want it to show up. So I'm going to go back in with that same brush. Let's see, I got a little bit of makeup on here. And I'm going to make some mistakes now, but I'm going to go in and correct them as I go. Just kind of blend that down a little bit. But sometimes when you be blending, it'll disappear. So yeah, it will disappear on you. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is take, it's color called Mango. I'm gonna use Mango on my brow, and I'm gonna use that with a fan brush. And what did I do with my fan brush? Actually, I really don't need that. I can use like a regular flat brush like this. And it's this color right here. And we're gonna pop that right up here. And I'm gonna go back in and blend some more once I get that, because I like to blend more in that area. Just blend it down. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back in with a fluffier brush. Which one is that? Any fluffy brush will do. Any fluffy brush will do to, you know, blend it down. I just want that little highlight experience there. Oh, did I get it all on my, oh my God. Excuse me guys, oh no, I got way up there. But guess what? We just wiped it away. Wow. Okay. I think that's enough on the lid. I think so. This is a beautiful palette. You can work it any way you want to work it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful palette. So the lashes I'm going to be doing is called Sydney. They're by this company I used to get my lashes from. They're called Dollar Lash Club. They were only $1. And I thought that was really, really good for $1. So what I'm going to do is use some mascara. And we're going to work these lashes up. Now, what I like to do is come down below my mirror and go up. And I'm going to use, I might use my Q&A, or I might use the Kiss glue to do it, to get these lashes up. This is the mascara by Benefit Bad Gal. It's pretty good. It lifts up your lashes really, really well. And yesterday I hauled my Amazon, those lights that I ordered. They work fantastic. I got one in my prayer room, my closet where my baby closet is. And because I have clothes in the closet and my baby got clothes in there, so I can see now. Because he don't have a light fixture, you know, a light up above the ceiling there where you can just turn the light on and see. I don't have that in that room. So I have his lamp in there, and I have a red lamp in there because that was his favorite color, red. So I got that in there. And that's been in there. So, but you guys can see my lashes. Yeah, this mascara is pretty good. Actually, I might not even do lashes. I don't know. We'll see. But I love them. I just like to pop them on. I like to play with them. So this is the Q&A Beauty pen. And you have to shake them up. And I don't do anything underneath here till I finish doing all this up in here. I gotta do this all up in here first, okay? So, I'm going to use Q&A Beauty, and I want to come up high there. This is a good glue, but I like to go over it a couple of times because I want it to stick to these eyelids, okay? This is the hard part that I gotta work on, getting on that line. And this is the tool I'm gonna use. So these are the lashes. Like I said, they call Sydney, so I've worn them before. And I'm gonna pop that on there like that. Uh-oh. Come on. Uh-oh. You don't want to stay. Well, guess what? I'm gonna have to stick into my tweezers for some reason. It's not sticking for some reason. Okay, there we have it. See, sticking to my tweezers. Let me see something. We gotta make that stick. I don't know why it's not sticking. I have to do that again. That's why a lot of people, when they put lashes on, they be like, I'll be back. Because they could be work. Sometimes you can do it better than other times. I'm looking at them to see if they lined up right on my lid. That was too much. Yeah, that was too much. So the thing is, like I said, you have to shake this thing up. Oh my God. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes. I'm going to wipe this off because for some reason it was sticking to my tool. And I wanted to do that. It's ridiculous. Did I put the right lash on here? No, I did not. I'm going to take this off. I'm gonna do it over. I'm gonna do that over. That's not right. We're gonna do that over again. Wow. And I'm gonna go back over that other one. It just looked like it wasn't on right. I don't know. It just didn't look like it was on right. So you gotta get that short part on there. See. And it's still having problems sticking for some reason. But there we have it. On there. Oh, y'all watching me struggle this morning. Yep, sometimes this happens to me. Sometimes I get them right, sometimes I don't. Now I'm going to have to go back over this one because it dried. We don't want it to dry up before we can get the lash on. Y'all feel? So yeah, I had a hard time this morning. It doesn't happen to me all the time, but it does happen. Usually I just drop it down and it works better when I just drop it. There we go. And then I push it in on the lash line. There we have it. There we go. That was easier. It was just, it wasn't right. So there we go. I had a hard time there for a minute, I tell you. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use my Patrick Star. This is his pencil, one size, and I am going to sharpen this because I hadn't sharpened it in a while. And it's a good liner. All day liner too. We're going to line underneath here. To the very end of my eye. And like I said, you wearing that mask, so all you're doing is showing, you know, your eyes anyway. That's pretty much it. And then I'm going to I am going to do a little, maybe a little bit of highlighter. And what I could do, I'm going to use my Jeffree Star, and I haven't been using my Origin. So what I'm going to do is use this color right here. It's called Gagging. And I'm just going to pop Gagging right here. Just a little bit. It's got that glitter, like that glittery texture to it. It's really, really pretty. It's called Gagging. My lashes came out, and like I said, you can redo them over again. I just kind of take my finger and just kind of go like that. Kind of lift them up a little bit with my hand. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm thinking about using a little bit of blush. Okay, this is the blush I wore yesterday to church, and I like it. It's nice. And blend that up and out. Then I gotta be getting out of here, running my little errands for my mom. Drop off her stuff today. So then I'm going to use my setting spray, Ride or Die Sweat setting spray, or I can use, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my Scandinavia setting spray. And this is what this looks like, the setting spray. And then when it dries down to a matte, which is really, really nice. I have this little fan here, and then I have one over here, but this one works faster and you can speed it up. And I love this fan, so it dries your makeup really, really quick. And usually I put my lash glue. If I'm going to use lash glue, I'll put it to my fan and let it dry like that. Oh, it feels so good. Yes. Ooh. So that's pretty much it, guys. The lipstick that I'm wearing is very nude. It's by MAC. It's called Hug Me. I don't want to use a lip liner. I just want to put it on just for moisture on my lips. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do today. So anyway, I love you guys out there. Thank you guys so very much for watching and requesting this review on the Patrick Star One Side.